This is all me, ain't got much to do with who you know. Yeah, keeping it true to form, but they already knew that, y'all. Here we go.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the very first episode of the Do You Project. My name is Dom Corbington, and I appreciate y'all tuning in. So, since this is the very first episode, I just wanted to start by sharing with you guys my motivation or inspiration for creating this page. For a number of years now, I've been very, very passionate about fitness and health. And my goal is I want to be able to encourage you and others to find, or really to self-discover, sustainable ways to lead a healthier life. I know in my own fitness journey, I know what it's like to struggle with being consistent and being able to find ways to approach a workout plan or a diet that is able to be carried out day in and day out. I know what it's like to go on that chicken, rice, and broccoli diet and try to eat that 3 square meals a day every day, and the first week goes great and then you fall off. I know what it's like to go to the gym once, twice, 3 times a week and you feel good, but then life gets in the way and again you fall off. And so really, my motivation for creating this channel and for creating this video is to help you guys in terms of me sharing some things that have worked for me personally, but I also want to share stories from other people that have been able to find ways to be consistent, whether that's in the gym or in the kitchen. And honestly, something that actually kind of pisses me off is I think, especially in the day and age that we're in with social media, I think people are fed a lot of bull. I think people are fed all these, one-size-fits-all approaches to health and fitness where, you've got to eat chicken and rice. You've got to do this exact workout to see results. And that's false. It's just simply not true. I think when it comes to people, being able to find what works for them, that is where true change comes. At the end of the day, you've got to find what works for you. And that's the reason I've named this channel the Do You Project, because I want to help folks figure out ways to be consistent while doing it their way. It's kind of like, when you're a kid and your mom tells you, don't touch the stove, it's hot. And you look at her like, what you mean? And sure enough, you go and you touch the stove, and before you know it, you burn your finger. And even though she told you it's hot, you still had to go and you had to learn for yourself. My only hope is that one of you can take something away from at least one of these videos that can help you chip away and chip away and chip away to get you closer and closer to wherever it is that you want to be. So that being said, let's get into it. So hands down, I think one of the biggest struggles when it comes to leading a healthier life is food. I'll be the first to say that when it comes to eating food, I'm a foodie 100%. I absolutely know what it's like to be pressured by wanting to eat burgers and fries and chips and candy and all that stuff that is good for the heart. Well, you know what I mean. It's like good for the soul, but not literally. And so that's where I wanted to start. So I want to share with you all one food item that I would really consider to be one of my go-tos. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce y'all to Elevation bars. And for all my ALDI fans out there, y'all know what it is, the Elevation brand. This is basically ALDI's version of their protein-based snacks and things of that nature. But this is 100% one of my go-tos. I eat one of these bad boys literally every single day. So this particular flavor is caramel chocolate peanut nougat. This is something that's pretty comparable to a Snickers. And it's not one of those things where, you kind of hear people say, oh, it tastes just like a Snickers, bro. Like, it's so close. Like, nah. These bad boys, honestly, they're better than the Snickers because I don't really know who eats Snickers bars for real like that anymore. Now, let's take a look at the nutritional value. So let's start off with the Elevation bar. So the Elevation bars, for each one, has 170 calories, 9 grams of fat, 20 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and 10 grams of protein. It's pretty solid. Let's take a look at the Snickers. Snickers bar has 250 calories, 12 grams of fat. Let's see here. 32 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 28 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of protein. Based on numbers alone, and y'all know numbers don't lie, the Elevation Bar is a much cleaner option in terms of nutritional value than your good old Snickers bar. In terms of size, they're also very similar. So it's not like this is one of those things where, yeah, it's cleaner, but it's like half the size. Nah, they are very similar in size. This is, I believe, 1.6 ounces for the Elevation Bar, and this Snickers bar we're looking at is 1.8. So very similar in size. That also goes a long way. Also, for all y'all Aldi folks, you know, Aldi's very affordable. In fact, I would actually probably consider this to be one of the more expensive items at Aldi, because this is a box of 5 and it's $4.99. So really, all in all, it's cheap. You're paying about $1 for each of these. But when it comes to finding an option that is going to be cleaner, a little bit healthier, but also satisfies your sweet tooth, these right here, man, I can't say it enough, man. These are hands down one of my favorite go-to snacks whenever I need something that's chocolatey or just feels like I'm eating something that I shouldn't, but I can't. And so that's one of the reasons why I absolutely love these Elevation Bars. They do come in other flavors. There's you know, coconut almond, chocolate coconut, a whole bunch of other flavors. So again, y'all, these are called Elevation Bars. They do come from Aldi. What I'll do is I actually go ahead, I'm gonna put a link in the description below to Aldi's website. That way you can check out whether it's this flavor or any other flavors. You can go ahead and take a look to see if there's anything there that could be a good fit for you. Especially for someone that does tend to really crave chocolate and candy bars, this could be a really great alternative for you as a way to continue to eat the things that you love, but maybe doing so by having a treat that's a little bit cleaner, or it might be a little bit more tailored to your goals or your diet, what have you. So again, thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you in the next one.
This is all me, ain't got much to do with who you know. Yeah, keeping it true to form, but there, Eddie knew that, y'all. Here we go.